This strapping young lad is Tristan Barnett, and he makes knives. He makes knives out of all kinds of stuff. Old tools, bed frames, car bumpers. If it's a hunk of metal, he'll make it into a knife. And I like that creativity. I like his style. And if you peruse the plethora of videos that he posts, you might get a glimpse of his murder wall. He's even got the cleaver from the Zombie and Hero Quest. In this series, I'll be showing off my very own collection of Tristan Barnett's original works. This is Tristan Barnett's Wonderful Creations. And I'm your host, JJ Jinx!
Stay sharp!
Welcome to a very special edition of Tristan Barnett's Wonderful Creations. Tristan has sent me a Christmas present. But first, I will show a couple of things that I picked up in a giant antique store in Florida that I'm going to be sending to Tristan Barnett for his Christmas gift. Now, it's going to be late, because I just got back a few days ago. But, yeah, it'll be a late gift. Item number 1. This antique hand sickle. I spotted this and I immediately thought Tristan would love it. It's old, it's got a nice patina, which, you know, he'll probably clean up. Wooden handle, and it was only $8. That's a hell of a deal, in my opinion. I like the way it's constructed, too. The metal is kind of twisted to fit into the handle, and then very nicely curved in this kind of oblong curvature. Very, very cool piece that I think you will really enjoy. So, there's that. Item number 2 was the largest file I have ever seen. I'm going to have some difficulty showing this on camera because my field of view just isn't big enough to show this entire piece. I didn't know they made files this big. Check this out. Look at that! It's bloody huge! And it's thick. Very thick. And heavy. Very worn. I don't think it's quite usable as a file anymore. And now here's the funny part, is it says on the label that it's also a screwdriver. Meaning, like, the end of it is a flathead screwdriver. Well, I thought that was really interesting because you'd have to, like, stand a few feet away from whatever you're driving. Not to mention the screws have got to be bloody huge to fit this into their slots. I have no idea if that's, you know, functional. What it could have been used for, I don't know. Such a curious piece. It looks like there is some kind of a brand or perhaps a model number or both on it, but I can't make it out. It looks like it's a US made piece. Tristan Barnett, you got your work cut out for you with this one. And then we got this. I have no idea what's in it, so this will be a Tristan Barnett mystery unboxing. To open this box, I am going to use the CRKT knife that I got from this month's Smoky Mountain Knife Works Generals box. I already forgot the name. It was something vaguely African sounding. It was like a bowie. I don't remember. Anyway, here we go. Gotta find the groove. And, oh, I guess I didn't need to cut it that way. Whoops. This knife is awesome. We'll do this kind of like we do with the Smoky Mountain Knife Works boxes. I'll pull the paper, give you a peek, and then go through it. Oh, wow. And he wrote me a letter. My Christmas hope you enjoy this package, your friend TB Knives. Well, I will enjoy it. Tristan, thank you very, very much. You know, I just want to say, I've noticed a lot of people are sending you stuff, sending you gifts. I think it's just really great and wholesome. The online knife community is such a great group. And, you know, I applaud them all for treating you well. First thing that caught my eye was this orange thing. It says Clever Exchange, spelled a little funky. What in the world is this? I see a razor blade up in this part, so maybe it's some kind of an opener thing. There's a metal piece here. I got lanyard hole, perhaps. And there's like a tab thing here. I don't want to hurt myself. I'm not really sure what this is, but this looks like it should slide out. And indeed it does. I'm just going to put that back. Yeah, so I think this is some kind of package opener type thing. Could be used as a gut hook or a seatbelt cutter too, I suppose. Yeah. That is interesting. I wonder what that means. Clever Exchange. Medicine Rock Trading Company. It's a beer koozie. Or a soda koozie, I suppose. Buy, sell, and trade. I think this is the company that Tristan, I've seen him wearing their t-shirts or their hats maybe, or both. I think that's the case. It's like a local company that he's a fan of. Neat. I will go to their website and check out more about them. Oh, and we have a hand spinner. Work, class, home. Oh, it's one of these. Remember these? They kind of came and went. Although they did last. Their popularity did last for a while. It works. Whoa, that's like pretty mesmerizing on the camera. The frame rate makes it look a lot different than it does in person. I wonder if I can get it to a speed where it looks like it's holding still. You know what I mean? I'll play with that later. And we have a knife of some kind. It's kind of a stipply black plastic handle, single liner, pocket clip that screws right into the pivot, and it opens with a single thumb stud. Just from my first kind of glancing around this thing, the construction doesn't actually look too bad. Oof, bit rough on the opening. High-tech signs of all kinds. And a phone number, 817 area code. So it's just, one of those, your business logo here kind of deals. The lockup could use a little work. Maybe it just needs to be cleaned up. But I have not seen a knife like this before. Now that I've opened it and looked at it, it's a bit cheaper than I thought at first, but better than those dollar store multi-tool ones that you see all the time. Now we get to the interesting stuff. This is a knife, I believe. Recycled blade, aluminum pin, cherry wood handle. Yes, I like it when he labels what he makes these things out of, because you pretty much can never guess. We'll just go back to the CRKT knife. No, what am I thinking? We use this one. So let me make sure the liner lock's actually in place. Okay, good. And it's probably from another knife or something, right? Whoa. Wow, that looks fantastic. That is a nicely done wooden handle. Is that burnt and then polished? Oh, it looks great. And there's like an eye right here that kind of makes it look like a whale. And the blade says quick cut. And it's a razor. Looks like it has been restored to a good finish. Man, that is a display piece right there. Thank you very much, Tristan. Got another knife. Another recycled blade, aluminum guard, and a cherry wood handle again. Wow, well, if it looks as good as that, that's going to be great. A lot of the knives we opened down in Florida had this foam. Wow. Yeah, I believe that's like a burnt wood look, and it just looks so great. Toasty. Whoa. That is an interesting blade. He said it was recycled from something, so I guess it's a little Bowie, a little clip point blade. It's got a, what do they call these, a fuller, I think? I don't quite remember. But yeah, this looks like a restored blade. You see a lot of tool marks, but it actually kind of makes it look cool in a way. Yes, that is fantastic. I'm going to keep the foam too. Love that cherry wood stuff. This one kind of looks like a broom. Oh, it truly is a mystery item. Well, don't mind if I do. Okay, well, I can see a wrench. Well, I can see why there was no label. It's obviously a wrench. Pinned with nails. Oh, that is an interesting blade shape. It's recurved, almost like a hawk bill, with a little bit of a swedge and a tiny spidey hole. A little bit of a burn mark there. I wonder what that's about. And the wrench has a curve to it, and it's wrapped in cord. That is a neat piece. That's another display piece. This will go well in my Zombie Apocalypse collection. Got another one. Found this at a local flea market. Have you seen anything like this? Well, that's got me very, very intrigued. Got a wooden handle. Ooh. What? There's another piece. Huh. I can't say that I have. It kind of looks like a chair leg or something like that. And this might be an ice pick, which is a tool that not very many people use anymore, except for maybe, like, I don't know, bar hobbyists. But if that's the case, it's likely to be quite old. And probably, yeah, I mean, 1900s, but who knows? Might have been part of a bar set. No markings or anything, no idea. Well, no, I have not seen anything like this before, and no, now I have. Thanks to you, Tristan. This is actually the second ice pick that I own. You'll see me opening the other one in another video. Oh, yeah, there we go. Got a knife in a bag. Oh, it's a custom piece. Looks like a buck knife, but a little different. Maybe it's a variant. And carved into the wooden handle, it says J.J. Jink. Singular. The brass looks pretty good, and it's nice and heavy. Ah, yes, as I suspected, this knife originated from Pakistan. And it looks like there might have been a little bit of restorative work done to it. But you know what? It is actually kind of a solid piece. I don't own a Pakistani buck-ish knife, so I don't really have anything to compare it to, but that's actually pretty good. I mean, nothing will beat the Buck-made one. You know, I'm seeing some things that Buck wouldn't allow out of their factory, some gaps. We have a little bit of a delamination type thing going on there. But, you know what? It's another display piece because it has J.J. Jink on it. No room for the S, but maybe I can etch one into the bolster. Now, for the grand finale, I believe I know what this is. This is the small kitchen cutter made between 1902 and 1916. I'm pretty sure most people watching this video probably saw that I sent Tristan 2 of these from my previous road trip. I found them in an antique store. I think it was in North Carolina. It might have been farther north from that. I don't remember. I'll grab some screen caps to do a before picture. And wow, this got cleaned up a lot better than I thought it would. I think he's even cleaned up and polished the handle, or lacquered it or something. And I had no idea that there was brass on this thing. Or maybe he put those on there. Now we got a duct tape protected edge. So now Tristan has one of these and I have one of these, and I was astounded to learn how old it was. Yeah, now that I'm looking at it, I wonder if this is just a completely new handle. I'm not sure. I will have to compare. Yeah, a lot of pitting, but that is to be expected. And now I can see the maker's mark. It says something W. Dunlap and Company, New York. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that cutlery company, but... Ooh, that's a neat sound. That is amazing. Thank you so much, Tristan. Restored. This looks awesome. Now, I know a lot of people are like, you're not supposed to take the patina off of antiques, but honestly, these kitchen cleavers are so common. They're not really worth very much. So now it's got sentimental value, and I will keep it nice and oiled for preservation purposes. And just like in Home Alone 2, we both have a turtle dove. We will be friends forever.
What's this?
It's a kitchen cutter.
I have one, you have one. As long as we each have a
Kitchen cutter.
we'll be friends forever.
Stay sharp.